So, Mr. Kamp, you survived the Holocaust and you also have gone through horrible experiences in regards to losing your dad in the Holocaust,
And my
luckily,
grandparents
and your
and
grandparents,
many of the family
and luckily your mum
came back.
came back from Auschwitz. Looking at what is happening today, we have growing anti-Semitism becoming popular. Anti-Semitism becoming popular in Europe with people like Wilders in the Netherlands, Marine Le Pen in France, uh, fomenting anti-Semite Islamophobia and racism all across Europe. The streams of refugees walking towards Europe 2 years ago from Syria was very evocative of the Second World War. Is it worth still remembering the Holocaust when it seems that people or the world hasn't learned much?
First of all, I agree with you that the world has not learned very much. But this situation today is different from what happened in the last World War. I mean, ISIS slaughters in a different way. They kill them on the spot. While Auschwitz, symbolically, you could see that the people were dishumanized. And they had a number instead of a name. And they didn't have food day for day. And they were killed upon arrival. You had 6 extermination camps in Poland. This could only be in Poland where the people looked away. Today, the world is different, also because we have television, other types of media. The world doesn't look away, doesn't care too much, but doesn't look away anymore.
Do you hope that things can get better for Palestinians in the Middle East, for Syrians in the Middle East, for Muslims in Myanmar, for Africans fleeing Africa and trying to reach Europe?
It is the hope of all people that we live in peace. That is what Europe did with the European market. They decided after the war that we should have commerce together, an exchange of people and understanding of people instead of fighting each other like they did all the centuries before. You have to exclude, of course, fanatism. And as long as we have fanatism, there will always be misunderstanding and difficulties.
Your family, obviously, you said you were explaining earlier that your family, your parents, your grandparents were betrayed by people and taken to concentration camps.
Yes.
Whilst you and your brother were saved by people who were hiding you.
Absolutely.
In the Netherlands. Was it easy for you to trust people? Is it easy for you to
Today?
to build
Yes.
relationships
Yes.
with people?
Yes. I have an enormous trust in people, and I think that you have to see the individual. You cannot put everybody under one under one level. I mean, the individual basically is good, and I believe that the future should be good. That's why we have to educate our children to do the positive things.
So you do believe that humans are internally good, or
We have to form them. We're all a product of our surroundings and of our upbringing. And as long as we bring our children up in a positive way, everybody should do that, then the world should look at the end better.
thank you.
My pleasure.